Emily never believed in secrets. She believed in truth, in family, in trust. But everything she thought she knew ended the moment she stood in front of room 111. Because inside that room was not just an answer. It was a truth so painful, it would change her life forever. Emily Carter was not the type to panic. At 24, she had built her life around control. She worked in a quiet office in New York, lived alone, and avoided drama as much as possible. But there was one thing she could never escape. Her brother, Daniel Carter. 8 months ago, he disappeared. No warning, no explanation, no goodbye, just gone. Police searched. Friends asked questions. Family cried. But slowly, everyone moved on. Except Emily. Every night, she checked her phone, hoping for a message that never came. Every morning, she woke up with the same heavy feeling in her chest. Something wasn't right. Daniel wasn't the kind of person who would just leave. He cared too much. About her. About the truth. Especially the truth. One rainy evening, as Emily sat near her window, staring into the darkness, her phone buzzed. Unknown number. She almost ignored it. But something didn't let her. Hello. A man's voice answered. Low, calm, unfamiliar. If you want to know what happened to your brother. Emily's heart stopped. Who was this? Room 111. Grand Palace Hotel. Tonight. The line went dead. Emily sat frozen. Room 111. That was it. No explanation. No second chance. Just a choice. Go, or live forever with questions. At 11 p.m., Emily stood outside the Grand Palace Hotel. It was bigger than she expected. Old, quiet, almost empty. The kind of place that felt like it was hiding something. She walked inside slowly. The lobby was silent. The receptionist didn't even look at her. Almost like she wasn't supposed to be seen. Room 111, Emily asked. The receptionist simply pointed toward the elevator. No words. No eye contact. Just silence. The elevator ride felt endless. Her reflection in the mirror looked unfamiliar. Pale, nervous, broken. When the doors opened, she stepped into a dim hallway. Soft lights flickered above. The air felt heavy. And there it was. Room 111. The number looked almost too sharp. Too clear. Emily stood still, her heart racing, her mind screaming to turn back. But her feet didn't move. Slowly, she reached out. And knocked. No response. She knocked again. Still nothing. Then suddenly, the door creaked open. The room was quiet. Empty. Too empty. A single lamp lit the corner of the room. And on a small table was a black file. Emily walked closer, her hands shaking. She opened it. Inside were papers, photos, old documents, and one picture that made her freeze. It was her family, her mother, her father, herself, Daniel, and another girl. Emily's breath stopped. Who was this? She whispered. Her hands trembled as she flipped the photo. On the back, written in faded ink. The truth was always there. Because some truths are meant to be hidden. A voice came from behind. Emily turned instantly. A man stood near the door. Calm, still, watching her. Who are you? She demanded. The man didn't smile. Someone who knows what your brother discovered. Emily stepped forward. Where is Daniel? The man looked at her carefully. He's alive. Emily felt her knees weaken. Take me to him. The man shook his head. First, you need to understand what he found. Emily held the photo tighter. This girl, who is she? The man paused, then quietly said, she's your sister. The words hit Emily like a storm. That's impossible. You had an older sister. Your parents never told you. No, you're lying. The man stepped closer. There was a fire when you were young. Emily's mind suddenly filled with flashes. Smoke, heat, crying, something she had buried deep inside. Your sister was badly injured, the man continued. And your parents made a choice. What choice? To let her go. Emily felt like the ground disappeared beneath her. They gave her away. They told everyone she didn't survive. Tears filled Emily's eyes. This can't be real. The man handed her more documents. Hospital records. Adoption papers. Everything was there. Every piece of truth. Hidden for years. Daniel found all of this, the man said. Emily looked up. That's why he disappeared. Her heart broke all over again. He tried to protect you, the man added. Emily wiped her tears. No more lies. The man gave her a key. Room 214. Emily ran. Faster than she ever had. Her mind racing. Her heart pounding. Room 214. She pushed the door open. And there he was. Daniel. Alive. He looked tired. Weaker. But alive. Emily. His voice was soft. She ran into his arms instantly. crying, laughing, shaking. You're alive. Daniel held her tightly. I'm sorry. She pulled back, tears falling. You knew all this. He nodded. I didn't want you to get hurt. Emily looked at him. We've been living a lie. Daniel sighed. Not everything. She frowned. What do you mean? He smiled softly. We still had each other. Emily broke down again. Because for the first time. That was enough. Truth doesn't always come gently. Sometimes it breaks you. Sometimes it changes everything. But living in truth is better than living in a beautiful lie. If this story touched your heart, right finger like this video, thumbs up. Right finger subscribe for more emotional stories, bell. And tell us, would you open room 111, or walk away forever?